Zenith, the #1 master of Daxia.
Daxia's foremost expert. Why would you help him? Have you forgotten how he humiliated you? On your wedding night, he personally divorced you, making you the capital of Daxia's biggest joke.
I am not doing this for him. I am only doing this for Daxia. Kneel or die.
Useless. You wouldn't dare kill me. My father is the foremost minister, Yensong, who holds immense power in the court. I will definitely make you. Beg me on your knees to leave the heavenly prison.
Soon your father will join you. Take her away.
Your Highness.
Zigueezy. Wait a moment.
This medicine.
This medicine needs to be combined with my unique massage technique.
The film was translated
To be effective.
and narrated by M Media.
This massage technique is called spa. Father Emperor is right here. How could I take advantage of you?
Zhaoning, why not give it a try?
If you dare move this sword recklessly, I will surely cut you down.
Father Emperor. This spot is the Crown Princess's Danshan location. This medicine requires my unique massage technique to be effective. Otherwise, the medicinal energy will stagnate, and the Crown Princess will find it difficult to conceive.
Zhaoning, how do you feel?
Emperor, I feel much better. Your Highness, you should still think carefully about how to deal with that Yansong, who holds immense power in the court tomorrow. Yan Yingying is his beloved daughter.
I have my own way to deal with Yansan.
Crown Prince, you are currently overseeing the state. You are responsible for the trouble you caused.
Your son accepts the command. Imperial Court. Regarding the military pay and rations, the matter of raising funds. What are your opinions, my esteemed ministers?
The matter of raising silver is not urgent.
Liang Yi, Capital Magistrate.
I heard that last night, His Highness the Crown Prince, due to some trivial matter, sent Consort Yan to death row. The people of the capital are all calling you incompetent.
Do you, my esteemed minister, think that assassinating the reigning emperor and the crown prince is a trivial matter?
This must be a misunderstanding. Everyone knows, Consort Yan has been benevolent and charitable since childhood, possessing virtue and integrity. How could she do something so preposterous?
Your subject believes that this crown prince was blind and saw incorrectly.
The deep night was dim. It's very possible to have seen incorrectly. The only woman in the palace who practices martial arts is the deposed consort Zhao. Your subject believes that this assassination attempt must be due to this woman harboring resentment. Daring to seek revenge, she must be executed immediately to prevent future trouble.
What does Prime Minister Yan think?
Consort Zhao indeed is very likely the assassin.
Yansong, foremost Prime Minister of Daxia. My esteemed subjects, all see it this way. Then present the evidence. So this, your highness, can take a good look.
Crown Prince. This is the evidence. 32 court officials have jointly submitted a memorial. We, your subjects, all believe that the assassination attempt must be by that vicious consort Zhao. Your Highness must stop consort Zhao from personally going to release consort Yan and apologizing to consort Yan. Do not dampen the court officials. Sincere and loyal hearts, we request your Highness execute consort Zhao and apologize to consort Yan.
A single name can be considered evidence.
The names of all the officials?
Film was
Is your Highness
translated
going to
and
question all the
narrated
officials?
by M.
Then this crown prince's name, is it more important than all the officials?
Naturally, it is.
This highness believes he colluded with the enemy and intended to rebel by this crown prince's name. If there is nothing else, the court is dismissed.
He's actually protecting me.
Beloved consort, my lower abdomen is so hot and hard.
This is the aftermath of enjoying consort Yan. The charm poison is acting up.
Beloved consort, quickly help me detoxify. The imperial bedchamber.
Your Majesty, we humbly request you to uphold justice for your officials. That Crown Prince Kingxiu
Yan Shifet, son of Yansong.
is absurd and harming the country. In order to find positions for the Zhao family, dozens of ministers were actually dismissed. We humbly request your Majesty to issue a decree to execute the abandoned concubine Zhao and depose Kingxiu from the position of Crown Prince. The Crown Prince is indeed muddle-headed. The third prince is more suitable to oversee the state. This matter is significant. It cannot be handled rashly. If your Majesty does not handle this, we will surely die here today. History will say you are a foolish ruler.
The supervising censor has quite the nerve. Do you dare teach me, the royal family, how to act?
The Emperor is a benevolent and virtuous ruler. He won't hold our mistakes against us.
Father Emperor is a benevolent and virtuous ruler, while I am the crown prince, a tyrant. All 10 of you are utterly useless good-for-nothings. Guards, drag them out. Give them 30 large planks. Fine them 100,000 leon of silver. Strip them of their official positions, confiscated for use in the anti-Jin military expenses.
How dare you? My father, Prime Minister Yan, is here. How can I allow you to be so presumptuous? All you ministers are all well-read in poetry and books, men of great learning. Shi Fan, especially, has been a talented scholar cultivated by my Yan family through poetry and books since childhood.
Since that is the case, Father Emperor, then I shall test censor Yan with questions that even 3-year-old children can answer. If he can answer them, then I will immediately apologize to him. If he answers incorrectly, every single one of you is an utterly useless good-for-nothing.
Censor Yan, what do you say? Bring it on. If you lose, you must, in front of all the officials, pour tea for them, kowtow and apologize.
Good. Then let's begin. First question. Please tell me, under what circumstances does 1 + 1 = 3?
Under what circumstances? 1 + 1 can't possibly equal 3.
Wrong. When calculated incorrectly.
Brilliant. What the Crown Prince said is correct. Again, I was careless just now.
Second question. Prime Minister Yan, that is, your father's concubine, why doesn't she give birth to fleas?
Naturally, she is clean.
Prime Minister Yan is not an animal. How could he and a concubine give birth to fleas? Censor Yan doesn't even understand this. Could it be that you are the little beast born by Prime Minister Yan? Third question. Where did I slap you that Prime Minister Yan doesn't feel pain? Prime Minister Yan doesn't feel pain.
Naturally, on the hand. No, on the foot.
Wrong. It's hitting your face. Father Emperor, all 3 questions that even a 3-year-old child could answer were answered incorrectly. If this bunch isn't useless, then what are they?
Censor Yan, you lost. Guards, drag him out and give him 30 large planks. Strip him of his official position. Demoted to commoner. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Why isn't Prime Minister Yan leaving yet? If you are also interested, try my questions.
Prime Minister Yan, there's a reply from the Dajin envoy side. Saintess Yangxu from the western regions has already arrived in the capital. Let's invite her tonight, storming the eastern palace to free the captives. I will make sure you, this good for nothing, die without a burial place.
Eastern Palace bedchamber.
Your Highness, for safety, let me transfer some of my cultivation to you. Please, Your Highness, undress. When transferring cultivation, external obstructions should be reduced.
Such a good thing exists. Eastern Palace bedchamber.
Your Highness, the imperial physician said Consort Zhao, in order to transfer cultivation to you, depleted a large amount of vital energy, may suffer a serious illness. If she is to recover, it could take over a year. She still cannot get out of bed now.
Go. Find me the best imperial physician. I want Consort C to recover her health as quickly as possible.
Yes.
They actually dare to raid the prison. Where is the commander of the Imperial Guards? Kill them all for me.
Yes.
Yangshu, Saint of the Western Regions.
Consort Zhao. Consort Zhao, wake up quickly. Your Highness was attacked in the heavenly prison and is heavily surrounded.
Where is Your Highness?
Consort Zhao, quickly come with me.
The film was translated and narrated
Who are you?
by M Media.
Senses of the Western region's main cult, Yang Zhu. I didn't expect the #1 expert in the Central Plains to be this weak. It's quite a waste of my drunken dragon incense. What are you laughing at?
The only drunken dragon incense in the world used on my body. Then His Highness the Crown Prince will be safe.
You're crazy. Do you know you're about to? What do you face?
His Royal Highness, he's fine.
Imperial Dragon Court.
Your Highness, it's not good, Your Highness. Princess Zhao, she's missing.
Go find it quickly. Gates of the Imperial Palace.
The people of Daxia met for the first time. I am Wan Yinggu, the envoy of Dajin. Get out of Daxia. Don't worry, everyone. Today, I, Dajin, specially give you. Prepare for a good show. Yuhan people claim to be a nation of etiquette. Let me show you today, your sublime princess. How shameless. Having sex with a man in public. Nonsense. Next steps. Please enjoy it, Daxia people. Live porn.
What a cool practice.
Oh my god. This princess is really beautiful. I heard. Still an unexperienced. I'll find someone to help you today. Enjoy it well. Have a good time. That useless prince. Aren't you going to fire me? I'm wearing a green hat today.
Get lost.
Hands on.
All of you, get lost.
Your Highness, I have brought shame upon you.
What is there to fear? I am an envoy of Dajin. Let's see who dares to interfere with my business. Keep going. This person is the Crown Prince.
The film was translated
Bring him over to me.
and narrated by M Media.
Hold your blade. Someone's killing again. Zhao Fan.
Yan-san. I dare to kill him. Do you dare to rebel?
I wouldn't dare.
Prime Minister Yan, is there anything else?
Nothing.
If there's nothing, then scram. When this highness is handling matters, by standards, step back.
Is this still that cowardly, lecherous, stupid crown prince to actually have such a violent, murderous side?
He, in front of Prime Minister Yan, killed Yan Chifan.
It really is quite a show, isn't it? I am Wan Yinggu, an envoy of Dajin. Crown Prince, you killed my people. Shouldn't you give me an explanation?
Your Highness, please reconsider. You must not, for my sake, jeopardize the important affairs of the military and state.
You hurting me even slightly is just giving me a lesson. You'd best quickly kneel down for me, kowtow and apologize. Then I will represent Dajin and spare you bunch of useless Han people. What are you doing?
Naturally, it's to kill you. For insulting my Daxia. For insulting my subjects. I will kill you. Naturally, it won't take just one strike. Are there commoners, together with this highness? Slaughter this dog-like scoundrel. He said that in my vast Daxia, no one dares touch him. Today, I will tell him right here. From this highness myself, down to the common people of my Daxia, not a single one is a coward. If he fights, I will fight.
If he fights, I will fight.
If he fights, I will fight.
You cannot. If you kill me, my Dajin will slaughter you. Like pigs.
And you still say I cannot. Someone. Drag him down. 1,000 cuts. Remember, not a single cut less.
Go.
My people. Those who offend my Daxia shall be punished, no matter how far away.
Shall be punished, no matter how far away.
Shall be punished.
Is this still the original Crown Prince? To have such a Crown Prince is a blessing for my Daxia.
The Yan residence.
How dare he openly kill Prime Minister Yan's only son and even publicly execute the Daejeon's envoy. He has such audacity. He doesn't put Prime Minister Yan or the Daejeon people in his eyes. Report. Today's intelligence from the Eastern Palace and the Emperor has been delivered. Now, many of the eunuchs in the Imperial Palace are my people. While Zhaoning is weak, I will have someone kill her tonight. The palace where that useless father and son reside is like Prime Minister Yan's backyard, completely under control. Useless crown prince is like a pig in Prime Minister Yan's pigsty, can be played with however we want. I will kill that bitch first, and slowly play with that useless crown prince. I want him to kneel and send Yingying back to me, make him regret this life, coming into this world.
Eastern Palace bedchamber.
This damned Chenzu dares to force me to wear this kind of lewd and revealing clothes.
If not for His Highness the Crown Prince, I'm afraid I would have long been too ashamed to live in this world.
You are this highness's woman. Whoever touches you dies. You. Go fetch the medicine for Consort Z. Kneel and bring it over. If even a single drop spills, this prince will slice you into pieces. 360 slices. What are you waiting for? Kowtow and beg Consort Z to drink the medicine.
Please, Consort Zhao, take the
film
medicine.
was translated and narrated by
Come,
M. Media.
I'll feed you.
Your Highness, I will go bathe and change first.
Take this.
Your Highness, I have evidence of my father's crimes in my hand. If you don't kill me, I'll give it all to you. Today they want to assassinate you and Consort Zhao.
That depends on your sincerity. What's wrong?
Your Highness, this concubine is ready. Ready.
After this ice beauty was saved by me, she's finally going to melt. Eastern Palace study.
This commoner pays respects to your highness.
Dispense with the formalities. Miracle Dr. Lee. How is Consort Z?
This commoner used this 1,000-year-old spiritual technique, supplemented with acupuncture, can be cured in 3 days.
Good. Very good. It's good as long as Consort Z is fine.
Please forgive this commoner for speaking frankly. Consort Zhao is fine. It's just that your highness the crown prince, I'm afraid.
Miracle Dr. Lee. Speak freely.
I'm afraid your time is limited. Rumor has it the crown prince is cruel and inhumane, and lecherous by nature. Seeing him today, he is clearly a benevolent and virtuous sage ruler. The rumors are indeed false. This commoner still needs to take your highness's pulse to further confirm. Reporting to your highness has been poisoned by a type of strange poison called 100-day kill. This poison scent is enticing. If inhaled continuously for 100 days, one can fall into a long-term coma and weaken day by day.
Miracle Dr. Lee, do you have a solution?
This commoner happens to have the antidote for this poison. Only needs to be taken 3 times and will gradually heal.
It must be that poisonous woman, no doubt, just in time to turn her scheme against her. Miracle Dr. Lee's medical skills are indeed superb. Today, you are the chief of the Imperial Hospital.
This commoner thanks your highness.
Eastern Palace bedchamber. The assassination mentioned last time. What was that about?
Your Highness, spare my life.
Beloved consort. You think this way is enough to quell this highness's anger. The striptease I had someone teach you last time. You've learned it by now, right? Also, what should you call me? How did I teach you before?
Your Highness, it's this lowly concubines. Daddy.
Perform it. Beloved consort's body scent is very enticing.
It's good as long as your Highness likes it. The body scent you like is 1,000-year-old strange poison. I've been accumulating it over so many years, poisoning you. Soon, you will be poisoned and fall unconscious. The Eastern Palace will surely be in chaos. That will be your death. The spy and the plan, what if they were leaked to you? It's just you, this dying trash. Final struggle.
The Yan residence.
Prime Minister Yan, news came from the palace. That trash crown prince seems to know we're going to assassinate him. It's fine. The Dajin people are already preparing to send troops and will attack soon. This news is enough to make that useless crown prince wet his pants in the Golden Hall. That useless one is about to, in the Golden Hall, kneel and beg Prime Minister Yan. Prime Minister Yan, please quickly ease relations with the Dajin people. Those who offend Daxia, no matter how far, shall be punished. This statement is utterly ridiculous. Is he even worthy?
Translated and
His Royal Highness the Crown Prince arrives. Greetings to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince.
Rise. Do any of my beloved ministers have something to report?
Step forward. Your subject wishes, in the Golden Hall, in front of all the officials, to vehemently denounce a national traitor's wicked deeds.
Who is Grand Secretary Zhao referring to?
The person your subject wishes to vehemently denounce is precisely your Royal Highness the Crown Prince.
Grand Secretary Zhao, why don't you speak?
I heard that His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, for the sake of the abandoned consort Zhaoning, actually killed Prime Minister Yan's son in the street, and also the envoy of Dajin. Now, reports from the front say, the Dajin is furious, and intends to send troops south.
So what?
Not to mention my son was wrong. Your Grand Secretary relies on ceding territory and paying reparations, and treaties involving sending women, weapons, and armor, to barely achieve a sliver of peace. The Crown Prince not only refused to sign, now, he has actually destroyed this peaceful situation. The Crown Prince places the nation's safety below that of a lowly woman, which is truly disloyal and unfilial to His Majesty, and to the people and ministers of Daxia, is inhumane and unjust. What qualifications do you have to be Regent Crown Prince? Your subject requests an edict of self-blencher be issued, and the position of Crown Prince be abolished.
What a disloyal and unjust statement. Grand Secretary Zhao truly lives up to being a moral saint. Guards,
Present.
take all the female family members of Grand Secretary Zhao's household, confiscate all their wealth, and send them all to the Daijin people. First, let the Daijin people calm down properly. The Daijin people calm down, and naturally they will withdraw their troops. Grand Secretary Zhao, this is a good deed beneficial to the nation and the people. Grand Secretary Zhao must agree completely, right? I just remembered that Grand Secretary Zhao is very skilled at playing the Z. Why don't you go to the Daijin people's place together? While they are toying with your female family members, Grand Secretary Zhao can be beside them, playing the Z to add to the fun. How about it?
King Siu, how dare you do such a thing? In the history books, you will surely be infamous for 1,000 years.
So what? Guards, immediately take Grand Secretary Zhao's family members, arrest them all, and send them all to the Daijin people. Is Grand Secretary thinking of contributing to the nation, overly excited? Or is it some kind of habit?
Your Highness, you mustn't.
How? You know too.
The film
Sending
was
money and grain to
translated
others
and
is wrong.
narrated by M Media.
Yes. It is this subject's slip of the tongue.
Scared before fighting, sending money and women to beg for peace. Not even as good as a eunuch. After all, it belongs to others, women, money, and grain, right? It's easy to talk when you're not the one suffering. Dismiss the court.
Prime Minister Yan, this waste is going too far. There is good news. Prime Minister Yan, what good news? That waste of a crown prince will soon be poisoned and fall into a coma. At that time, the Eastern Palace will surely. The seriously ill emperor has an imperial consort there. What we do then, they will never know. Good. Very good. I will skin him and pull out his tendons, cut off his head, and hang it on the city gate. Let everyone know his foolish actions. Grand Secretary Zhao, you can pay attention as you wish to the changes in the palace. By then, we can take the corpses of him and his son and send them to the Dajin people. Very good. At that time, the Dajin will surely heavily reward Prime Minister Yan and me. That waste of a crown prince, his death is imminent. I will contact the Dajin now to get a batch of elite soldiers to rebel and force abdication. I will take your entire family, send all the women to brothels, and the men, castrate all of them into eunuchs.
Eastern Palace bedchamber. My beloved consort, the things I asked you to prepare, are they ready?
They are ready.
Good. Then let's get ready for the show to begin.
Your Highness, do we really not need to send more Imperial guards to guard our Eastern Palace? Just the two of us. It's really too risky.
Not risky. How else would they easily fall into the trap? What's more, we have rifles in hand. Even if they have many more people, it won't be enough.
Your Highness, regarding the sniper rifle, you are so confident. This concubine skill has not recovered. I can only fight 10 by myself.
You will soon know the power of this rifle. See what is called dimensionality reduction strike. After the production of rifles increases, I also want to build a special forces unit.
Special forces? Your Highness is talking nonsense again. This rifle, I really can't see what kind of killing power it has. It's too risky. So be it. Tonight, I will protect His Highness the Crown Prince with my life. I'll be crazy with him this once.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Consort Yan. Tonight, I want you to properly serve this Crown Prince.
Your Highness the Crown Prince, your subject is having her monthly period today. It's really inconvenient.
Care about you. This.
Your Highness the Crown Prince. Your Highness the Crown Prince. What's wrong? Quickly call the Imperial physician. Your Highness.
The film was
What's wrong with His
translated
Highness the Crown
and
Prince?
narrated
What
by
happened
M
today
Media.
must not be leaked. Otherwise, don't blame me for being merciless. Your Highness, you leave quickly.
Useless wretch. Tonight is your death day.
Imperial Dragon Court.
Just as Your Highness expected, this poison consort indeed went to report to the treacherous official. Moreover, an order came from His Majesty's side, saying they want to change the guards at the Eastern Palace. They want to transfer all the current Imperial guards.
It seems Yanson is in the palace, and indeed has support. With such power, his status is certainly not low. No wonder he could keep my Imperial father in the dark, completely unaware of this matter.
Someone who can deceive His Majesty must be someone close to His Majesty.
Everything is proceeding according to plan. The news of me being poisoned and falling unconscious, release it. As he wishes, the Eastern Palace Imperial Guards, if they can be transferred away, let them be transferred. Only the two of us are enough to crush all opponents.
Yes. Your Highness, are you sure you don't need to arrange people to protect you? This Jiahui and Yansong. It's highly possible they are colluding with the Daijin people. The power in their hands cannot be underestimated. Your subject skill has not yet recovered. I fear it will be difficult to fully protect you.
No need to worry. Make the Eastern Palace a piece of undefended prey. Then the wolves will naturally be tempted.
Yes. If your subject lives, I will definitely not let Your Highness get hurt.
The Yan residence.
Prime Minister Yan, are you certain that useless Crown Prince will die tonight?
Absolutely certain.
Good. I have already arranged for people using the reason of changing guards to transfer the Eastern Palace Imperial Guards away. At this moment, the Eastern Palace is empty. You must seize the time. The Emperor's side is all my people. He won't hear any news.
Report.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
My daughter has already sent a secret message. The Crown Prince has been poisoned and fallen unconscious. He vomited 3 liters of blood in front of him, and the Imperial Guards of the Eastern Palace have also, according to your arrangements, been transferred away.
Make your move. I have already ordered 1,000 Daijin elite soldiers to enter the city. As long as the Crown Prince is killed, the third prince can ascend to the throne.
What Imperial Consort says is right. As soon as the Crown Prince dies, everything will fall into the third prince's hands.
Last time, after I kidnapped Jiaoning, I left in a hurry and couldn't stop him. Killed my younger brother, Wan Yanggu. So the dog Crown Prince's body must be given to me, as long as the Senses is willing to act. That useless Crown Prince's body you can dispose of as you please.
Imperial consort, Prime Minister Yan, give me those 1,000 Dajin elites. I will kill that useless fellow, to avenge today's humiliation.
Go. If the third prince can ascend the throne, you two will have the greatest merit.
Quick battle, quick decision. Thank you, Imperial consort, Prime Minister Yan, with the Dajin warriors, plus Saintess Yangxu taking action. My killing that useless fellow is like taking something from a bag. Imperial consort, Prime Minister Yan, wait for my good news.
Eastern Palace bedchamber.
If the crown prince cannot be cured, all of you must die for me.
Concubine Zhao, spare our lives. The crown prince's coma. The cause truly cannot be found. We are truly at our wits' end.
Get out. All of you get out for me.
Something really happened to the crown prince.
Concubine Zhao, who could be cured in these 3 days. Even the miracle Dr. Li Saijian has no solution. It seems this imperial palace is truly about to face great turmoil. Eunuch. What exactly happened to the crown prince? The palace is full of rumors about the crown prince. Attendant Minister Yu, it's better not to ask. I cannot speak of this matter. Moreover, His Highness the Crown Prince tonight definitely cannot receive guests. Did something truly happen to the Crown Prince? Imperial physician. Where are the Imperial physicians? Attendant Minister Yu, please return. This plan of the Crown Prince is truly brilliant. Under these circumstances, the reactions of the various ministers best illustrate their loyalty or lack thereof. I didn't expect these hypocrites who usually appear concerned for the country and its people have secretly defected to the treacherous Prime Minister Yan Song. His Highness the Crown Prince is only 20 years old. Wicked heavens. Why do you treat my Daxia's Crown Prince like this? The Crown Prince probably won't wake up, right? I heard the Crown Prince has been in a coma for 6 hours. Traitor! How dare you curse His Highness the Crown Prince? Do I need to curse him? Yukian, your self-deception is useless. This useless fellow will die tonight. Treason. Guards, take this traitor down. I will personally execute him. Stop shouting. The Imperial guards have all been transferred away. I'll tell you another piece of bad news. The Dajin's top expert, Saintess Yangxu, has already brought the Jin guards into the palace. This Daxia's Crown Prince is about to be replaced. Crown Prince. Crown Prince, Zhaohu, you beast. You actually colluded with the Dajin people to let soldiers enter the Eastern Palace. Are you trying to rebel? How is this rebellion? I suspect the Crown Prince is being held captive by you. I'm just here to rescue him. Traitor. You wish. With just a few of you. Can you stop the Dajin guards outside? Why don't you surrender immediately?
Zhaoning, your skill hasn't recovered yet. Today, I'll see who can stop me.
Grand Secretary Zhao, I trust you've been well. So you are Yanshu.
You. Weren't you poisoned?
Grand Secretary Zhao, that was just a trap to deceive you. Quite a harvest today. It seems after tomorrow, the Imperial Court will be much cleaner.
What's there to fear? By the side of this trash, there are only a mere few people. We have the Dajin guards. And Saintess Yangxu, the foremost expert from the western regions. How hard can it be to take you down?
He dismembered my brother with 1,000 cuts. Today, I will also, in front of him, dismember Zhaoning with 1,000 cuts. Dog Crown Prince, you count carefully. Not a single cut will be less.
Dog Crown Prince, I advise you to obediently kneel down and beg us. Perhaps we can give this bitch an intact corpse.
Kneel. Dream on.
Zhaoning, this trash can't even kneel for you. He can't even do that. What do you see in him? This cut will naturally be across your face.
Yanshu, is it? I've tolerated you for too long.
No. Impossible. What is this thing? It can injure people from a distance. It can actually break my protective true key. It can heavily injure me.
What is it? This is science.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Beloved consort, you must have been scared, right? With this divine object, you are number one under heaven and on earth.
Your Highness, 1,000 agent soldiers, leader, have all been shot dead. The others have been dealt with properly.
This? What kind of demonic art is this?
Ignorant and ill-informed, this is His Highness's personally designed weapon. That you could die under this rifle can be considered your honor.
Kill them all. Leave this western region, Saintess. I want her alive.
Yes,
Your Highness, spare me. I was threatened by Prime Minister Yan. I truly had no choice, Your Highness.
Attempting rebellion. Deserves death. Kill them all.
Eastern Palace Bedchamber.
Scoundrel. If you want to kill or dismember me, just come ahead.
This is a dual cultivation technique I found in the Imperial Palace Scripture Repository. As long as a man and woman have intercourse, they can absorb the others. All of my power. Smells so good, Saintess. I heard you are the top expert in the western regions. I figure I can get from you. Absorb quite a bit.
You're shameless. You actually learned such an evil cultivation technique. I'll tell you. It's an imperial consort of your Daxia Emperor. I heard Yansong call her Consort Su.
Consort Su. The third prince's birth mother. Consort Su. It seems it's for the third prince to contend for the position of crown prince. Consort Su has always been a picture of virtuous gentleness. I never expected it would be her. By imperial father's sickbed, everything is being taken care of by her. She is indeed capable of doing these things.
I've told you everything.
The film was translated
You can let me go now, right?
and narrated by M Media.
I am the Daijin Prince's fiancé. You can't touch me.
Fiancé. I like other people's fiancés the most.
You're despicable.
Eastern Palace Study.
Your Highness, when drawing the sword and exerting force, you must rely on the whole body working together. Especially the true chi must come from the dantian. Like this.
Practicing martial arts like this is simply too joyful. The ruthless fairy Xiaoning, who kills like mowing flax, is gentle only towards me.
Your Highness, you're spacing out again.
I was just thinking about important matters. Yesterday, Yanshu confessed, saying Consort Su is Yansong's backer.
This consort Su, within the palace, has always been a well-known virtuous consort. Moreover, she is deeply favored by the emperor. Her reputation is excellent. Now, she is also the third prince's adopted mother. If that's the case, then she will truly be difficult for us to deal with.
I've already sent Guizi to invite her. This Consort Su, on the surface, she usually shows me great care and affection. But today, I want to see inside her belly just how many schemes and plots are hidden.
Your Highness, Consort Su said she is busy. She asked you to go yourself, to pay respects to her as an elder.
How dare she defy your Highness's command?
No matter. In a few days, I will make her come see me herself. Send this to Prime Minister Yan. Tell him the time has come. Have him receive the imperial decree to execute Yan Yingying.
Yes.
Eastern Palace Study.
Your Highness, I heard that you actually boasted to His Majesty that within one day, you could earn 30 million taels of silver.
Imperial Consort Sue, are you here to help me?
I'm just here to remind you. Right now, the inner treasury is empty. If the boast you made cannot be realized, tomorrow is the day for everyone in the palace to receive their salaries. If the money cannot be paid out then, there will be chaos in the palace. Your position as crown prince will be at its end. I'd like to see how you, your royal highness, handle this matter. If you don't want to bear eternal infamy, you'd best listen to Prime Minister Yan. Going your own way will only lead to ruin and disgrace, and be scorned by others. What do you want to do?
I have decided to go my own way. Anyway, I'll bear eternal infamy. Gaining an extra 3 to 5 years of infamy, or 3 to 5 charges. Doesn't seem like a big deal, does it?
Your Royal Highness.
Thank you, Imperial Consort Sue, for the sponsorship.
The film was
Come take a look.
translated
Come take a
and
look.
narrated by M Media.
The Imperial family is issuing a lottery. Bet a little, win big. Try your luck. If you're lucky, you'll make a fortune.
Your Royal Highness. What are you doing? Your Royal Highness. Greetings to your Highness.
Rise quickly. I'm just a lottery seller. Lottery gameplay. One lottery ticket costs 1 leon of silver. The lottery ticket has prize information on it. Third prize, 5,000 leon of silver.
5,000 liang. 5,000 liang.
As for the second prize, it's the jade hairpin personally wore. And most loved by Imperial Consort Sue.
What about the first prize?
Good question. This first prize is the calligraphy piece written by the Emperor himself.
Oh my heavens. For just 1 liang of silver, you have a chance to obtain this priceless treasure. It's truly too good a value. I want to buy.
You can. I guarantee with my status that if you win, you will be 100% paid out, fair to all, cheating neither children nor the elderly.
I'll take one.
Good.
What is this?
Consolation prize, 100 leon of silver.
My God, it's real. It's real, I really won. I want to buy 10 more.
Good.
You can really redeem the prize. I want to buy 20.
Good.
This is a royal business, after all. The Crown Prince guarantees it. I want to buy 10. I want to buy 50. The more you buy, the more you earn. If you buy a consolation prize, aren't you making a huge profit?
Right?
Your Highness is indeed capable, but relying solely on these people here, I'm afraid not much will be sold.
Don't worry. I have my own methods. Come. Quiet down. To thank everyone for their enthusiasm, we have specially introduced the Friend Boost Pinduo Duo style gameplay. As long as you can bring in a friend to buy a lottery ticket here, for each person you bring, you will get one chance to throw a flying knife. As long as the flying knife lands on this turntable, you can redeem a prize. For example, half-price lottery tickets, 10 leon of gold. Anything is possible.
There's such a good thing. Let's quickly get the rich squire to come by.
This is making a huge profit with a small investment. I'll quickly send someone to go.
Your Highness, you really have quite a way.
I won. Consolation prize. I won with just 1 liang of silver.
I won. By one.
Come. By one.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Give me 50. Why are they all thank you for your patronage? No way. I've already spent 50 Leon. Give me 30 more.
Okay.
As long as I get a consolation prize, I won't lose money.
Eastern Palace study.
Your Highness, in a single day, you actually used the lottery scheme, and so many silver taels.
Human nature is greedy. Very normal.
Your Highness, how much silver taels is this exactly?
50 million taels.
Your Highness, your schemes are as deep as the sea. 50 million taels. You actually earned it so quickly. Your concubine is impressed.
My beloved consort. On such a joyous day. Shouldn't you reward me with something?
Your Highness, then what reward do you want? Your concubine can teach you a martial art.
Naturally. It is.
Crown Prince. His Majesty wants you to go over immediately. Prince Yongkinsen and the third prince are both there. I'm afraid it's not good news.
Okay. Take me there.
The Imperial Bedchamber.
Imperial Father, your son heard that the Crown Prince is excessively extravagant, to the point that the national treasury is empty. Now, even the procurement of Imperial Father's medicine has become a problem. Your son is deeply worried. Immediately, thought of many ways for Imperial Father.
The third prince is thoughtful. The deficit in the inner treasury is a full 30 million taels. Do you have a solution?
30 million taels. Your son cannot solve it, but your son immediately sought out Prince Yongkinsen uncle from various wealthy merchants, borrowed 5 million taels of silver, temporarily, for circulation.
Is Prince Yong's statement true? This is the 5 million taels in silver notes. Well done.
Imperial Father, this is Prince Yong putting aside his dignity, going from house to house to seek out common wealthy merchants, to borrow it. Prince Yong's sincere loyalty, in Daxia, can be said to be one of a kind.
Prince Yong is indeed loyal and devoted. For His Majesty, your humble servant would willingly lay down his life, let alone this old face. Even if you kill me, I would not hesitate. Imperial Father, please listen. What a loyal minister and good general this is. Even your son is deeply impressed. Prince Yong is indeed loyal and devoted.
But Imperial Father, the Crown Prince, not only squandered all the National Treasury's funds, also the son of Prince Yong, revoked Qinhuai's official position. Isn't this disheartening, Prince Yong? Although the Crown Prince lacks virtue, but Prince Yong immediately sent silver taels. Imperial Father, please judge the difference.
The third prince means
the Crown Prince is arrogant and overbearing, disregarding old ministers and generals, and the dignity of the imperial relatives and nobility. Your son suggests should stay confined to the Eastern Palace for a period of time, and then discuss again the matter of overseeing the state.
Your Majesty, your humble servant has only been back in the capital for less than 2 days. Have already heard over 10 old officials tearfully accuse the Crown Prince of various misdeeds. If the Crown Prince is not punished, how can we appease the hearts of the ministers? Your Highness also squandered the national treasury. This is inhumane and unfilial. The Crown Prince said that within 1 day, he could procure 30 million liang of silver notes. Prince Yong, please take back these silver notes first. We'll talk after the Crown Prince's news arrives.
30 million liang? Your Highness must be mad to boast such an outrageous claim. Imperial Father, nowadays, wealthy merchants in the private sector at most earn 10,000 liang of silver daily. Earning 30 million liang daily? What Your Highness said is surely not hell money, Imperial Father?
It's too absurd. A dignified Crown Prince of a nation speaks so casually. Your Majesty, you must not believe him easily. Don't delay the medicine.
The time has not yet come. The third prince and Prince Yong. How could they? They just knew. I couldn't earn 30 million lian of silver.
Even normal people speaking wouldn't dare use such a tone. Your Highness, your status is noble to make such a boast. This is even more bizarre than normal people.
And narrated by M Media.
Kingsiu, stop spouting nonsense here. If the national treasury's silver supply is insufficient, and there's internal strife in the imperial family, and His Majesty stops taking medicine, can you take responsibility for that?
Crown Prince, Have you obtained the 30 million liang of silver notes?
I did not earn 30 million liang.
Just as expected, full of nonsense.
Imperial father, your son suggests he should be severely punished. Your Highness.
Crown Prince, you must be responsible for the boast you made.
Zigueezy. Your son is incompetent. I only managed to earn a mere 50 million liang. The ink treasure has also been brought back.
Good, good, good. The Crown Prince's ability is indeed outstanding. Within one day, he raised 50 million liang of silver notes. How is this possible? I risked this old face of mine, and only borrowed 5 million liang of silver.
50 million liang? This is faster than confiscating property.
Third Prince, Prince Yang. You too have repeatedly slandered the Crown Prince with your words. Do you know your crime? Considering you to also thought for me. Each of you is fined half a year's stipend. Third Prince, the Crown Prince is your elder brother. You must not offend him. You should learn more from his virtue and capability. Read more books.
Yes.
Someone. Take the silver to the inner treasury. For the imperial examinations and daily expenses of the imperial palace.
Yes, your highness. All of you, rise. Thank you, your majesty. Is there anything else? Your majesty, your subject has important military and state affairs to report. It concerns military secrets. Your highness is not convenient to listen in. What important matter? Your highness, it would be best for you to withdraw. Recently, the Crown Prince has done a few things. Are all very good. I appreciate you more and more. What about this? It is the tiger tally of the Daxia army. From today onwards, this tiger tally will be handed over to you. From now on, the military affairs and the army of Daxia will all be under your command.
Thank you, Father Emperor. Prince Yang, you can speak now.
Prince Yang, regarding military matters from now on, you can report everything to the Crown Prince. Your Majesty, Aguda, the national advisor of the Dajin, has arrived in the capital with your subject. He has already been arranged at a tavern. He wishes to meet His Highness.
Granted, he may attend court tomorrow.
However, Your Majesty, this matter is very troublesome. This Aguda, the national advisor of the Dajin, is a world-renowned wise man. His visit this time is precisely because of the Saintess Yangxu, who was imprisoned by the Crown Prince, and also the matter of killing the Dajin's envoy previously. I fear he will use this to cause trouble. Your Highness acted rashly and offended the Dajin people, leaving no room for maneuver. I suggest Your Highness personally go to the tavern where Aguda, the national advisor of the Dajin, is staying, to offer apologies. That would be the best course of action. This Aguda, the national advisor of the Dajin, is he highly respected in the Dajin? Yes, Your Majesty. This Aguda, the national advisor of the Dajin, only came after your subject repeatedly requested him. Now, seeking his favor is the only way out for our Daxia. The Crown Prince has truly offended the Dajin people beyond repair. We can only sacrifice some face.
A joke. Make me bow my head to the Dajin people? Absolutely impossible. Tomorrow at court, I want to see how many heads this legendary wise man. I was a dignified graduate of modern education. A top student could be afraid of an ancient person.
Dajin's Aguda attends court for an audience. Your Highness, I am Aguda, the national advisor of Dajin. I heard that Your Highness has started doing business now. Has your Daxia court fallen to such a state?
It's just daily entertainment. Not to mention the court or officials. Even ordinary commoners, spending 300 to 500 liang casually, is a small matter. I believe the citizens of your Dajin wouldn't care about such small sums, would they?
Naturally. This national advisor is also very busy. My main purpose for coming this time is for Saintess Yangxu. I heard that the daughter of Prime Minister Yan Yingying, consort Yan, has also been imprisoned by you. Is that right? My daughter? She was indeed imprisoned by Your Highness. Very good. Your Highness, you have the Saintess and consort Yan. Let them go together. My Dajin, let's just pretend this matter never happened. How about it? The prince has overstepped. Consort Yan is the crown princess of our kingdom. How can you just open your mouth and demand her?
Then what if I don't let them go?
Since your highness is so confident, then how about you and I have a 3-round battle of wits?
What are the stakes?
Let the 3 border cities be the wager. If the crown prince loses, you will hand over the saintess and consort Yan to me, and cede 3 cities to our Dajin.
What if you lose?
Then my Dajin shall offer 10,000 horses, and return the 2 cities previously occupied from your Daxia. How about it?
Good. I accept the wager.
Your highness, you must not. Aguda is deliberately feigning arrogance and rudeness. It's all to trick you into the trap. Aguda is the foremost strategist of Dajin. He could recite poetry and prose at 3, mastered arithmetic at 5, and by 15, he was already following the Jin ruler into battle and devising strategies.
No matter. My Daxia is also short on horses. And also for the border cities. It's worth a gamble.
This fool of a crown prince actually dares to engage in a battle of wits with the Dajin national advisor. As expected, Aguda was right. Young and hot-blooded. Just put on a show and provoke him a little, and he immediately takes the bait. When he loses, he will have to ignominiously step down, amidst the curses of the entire nation's people. Very well, for this first question, shall the crown prince go first, or shall I?
I shall let you go first. What does it matter?
Fool. You've fallen into a trap and don't even realize it. Truly, heaven blesses my Dajin. To arrange for a person as stupid as a pig to be the crown prince of Daxia. This item is something my Dajin, having gathered 10,000 strategists, poured their heart and soul into, over decades to create. It is called the unlocking lock. Your highness, if you can unlock it within a day, then you win. Despicable.
The film was translated
A creation
and
researched
narrated
by 10,000
M.
strategists
Media.
over decades, and you expect your highness to unlock it within a day? Isn't this asking the impossible? I'm afraid even you can't unlock it, can you? I indeed cannot unlock it. But so what? A battle of wits doesn't require me to unlock it myself, does it? This is something your highness agreed to himself.
This thing. Isn't it just a simple Lubin lock? Too bad. Aguda. Standing here, on the shoulders of the ancients and history, I can crush you like it's nothing. To unlock this thing. Why would I need a day?
Your highness, you really can boast. If you can solve it in one day, doesn't that mean the 10,000 wise men of my Dajin are all fools?
You'll know soon enough if that's the case. Then perhaps the wise men of your Daijin are indeed fools.
This? How is this possible? You didn't even use the time it takes for an incense stick to burn. None of them work. How did he do it?
National Advisor. It's my turn to pose a question.
Your highness is quite lucky. Please pose your question.
Listen carefully. I've heard that the Daijin National Advisor is skilled in mathematics. Try solving this simple math problem of mine. Now, in a cage with chickens and rabbits, there are 35 heads above and 94 feet below. Question. How many chickens and rabbits are there?
Incorrect. This problem has no solution. Your highness is simply making things difficult.
Such a simple problem, in the eyes of the National Advisor, is actually unsolvable? The answer is 23 chickens and 12 rabbits.
How is that possible? This problem really has a solution. How can you possess such wisdom? Rumor clearly has it that you, the crown prince, are ignorant and incompetent, foolish and tyrannical.
Yukian. The Daijin National Advisor personally promised to give 10,000 horses and return the 2 border cities. This matter shall be handled by you.
Your subject obeys the decree. Your highness, we can return these 2 cities to you, but it also depends on whether you can manage them.
You don't need to worry about that, National Advisor. It's better to quickly send over your 10,000 horses.
Your highness, by doing this, you will completely offend the Dajin and plunge the people into suffering.
I am merely reclaiming what belongs to Daxia. Must I be like you? Like a dog? Letting the people be humiliated by others.
Eastern Palace Study.
Your highness, do you really want to reclaim Luluo City and Lingzhou City?
That is the territory of my Daxia. It is only right and proper to reclaim it.
Your highness may not know. Luluo City and Lingzhou City are located in the border region between Daejeon and Daxia. The situation with intermarriage among various ethnic groups is complex, and conflicts are constant. It's somewhat of a no man's land. Not only that, the general defending Luluo City, Wang Yinshan, is rumored to be Aguda's nephew.
Precisely because of this, it should be reclaimed even more. Wang Yinshan cannot be allowed to stay. How about transferring Yukian there? Yukian, you.
Your Highness. Your concubine, entrusted by my father, has something to report.
My beloved concubine, if you have something to say, speak directly.
Your concubine's father received a secret report. It said, the county magistrate guarding Lingzhou City, Hu Degang, although a Daxia person, has defected to the Daejeon people. He wantonly extorts our wealth, and even allows them to bully our women.
This is outrageous. It's simply insane.
Your Highness, your concubine humbly requests Your Highness to dispatch Yukian to Lingzhou City to dismiss Hu Degang and restore the people's morale.
This... Let me think about it. We lack people. We can't possibly send Yukian out, can we? There's simply no one available.
Your Royal Highness, Yansong and Kinzan request an audience.
Those two collude with each other and consider themselves high and mighty. Since they've taken the initiative to seek Your Highness, there must be a trick.
Don't be afraid. Let's first see what they want to do. You two wouldn't visit without a reason. What is it?
Congratulations to Your Royal Highness on reclaiming Luluo City and Lingzhou City. Your subjects know the situation in the two cities is complex and wish to recommend some capable officials to govern them, to share the burden for Your Royal Highness. What Prime Minister Yin said is exactly what I was thinking.
You two are so eager to share the nation's worries. Then why, when you just met the Daejeon National Advisor, didn't I see you being so proactive?
Your Royal Highness, are you questioning Prime Minister Yan and me?
How could I? Who doesn't know now that the imperial relatives and nobles, led by Prime Minister Yan, are so loyal?
Your Royal Highness, you absolutely must not act on impulse at this time. Currently in court, those who can go to the two border cities are very few. What Prime Minister Yin said is absolutely correct. Your subject fears Your Highness has no one available, so I recommended talent. I didn't expect Your Royal Highness's response to make this old man
Truly feel disheartened.
The
If I
film
use
was
your people,
translated and
I'm afraid within 2
narrated
days,
by M Media.
the cities will be sold off by you for money. Then I won't trouble you two further. Yukian,
your subject is here.
pass on my order. 5 days from now, conduct a trial imperial examination in the capital. All sons of humble families may register. Select and admit the winners.
Your Royal Highness is wise. Your subjects take our leave. Prime Minister Yan, why did you just not stop that kid? Blocking is not as good as guiding. Besides, regarding this imperial examination matter, do you think he truly has the final say? Who to select and how to select them is not up to him. The Ministry of Personnel handling this matter are all Prime Minister Yan's people.
The Yan residence.
The son of the Vice Minister of Personnel, a few days ago, sent 1,000-year Ganoderma, some jewelry. He is promising material. Vice Minister Chen taught him well. His son knows how to handle things. How about giving him second place? Not appropriate. The position of second place must be reserved for the son of Grand Protector Zhao, who hosted the Daejeon people a few days ago. Grand Protector Zhao, he is indeed someone who contributed significantly. The eldest son of the Grand Master, Master Jin Guanglu, a few days ago. This old man is sensible. Gave his maidservant to me. The second place and third place are already decided. Then the positions after that go to the highest bidder. This kid, the Crown Prince, still thinks too naively. This Daxia dynasty, how can it be ruled by commoners? It's nothing more than wanting to sideline the power of the two of us. How could it be that easy? However, the position of first place, should it be filled normally? Also to shut King Siu's mouth. After Prime Minister Yan's imperial examination, the entire Daxia court are all our people. He is just a useless crown prince. What do you have to fear? The prince still thinks things through thoroughly. However, this first place, the positions after the top 8, then, in the prince's esteemed opinion, how should they be decided? Tomorrow I will be at my residence, hosting a grand banquet. Who enters the top 8? Who fails the exam? By then, we'll see which of them, whose family is better at handling affairs. The prince is still far-sighted and strategic. How ridiculous that crown prince still wants to send people to guard the 2 border cities. He doesn't even consider whether I agree or not. The prince is right. Tomorrow, everything will follow the prince's arrangements.
Eastern Palace Study.
Your Highness, your concubine heard a piece of news.
My beloved concubine, speak freely.
Your concubine heard one of the 3 great talents of the capital, Zhuge Liang, is at the palace gate, cursing your Highness and the imperial examination matter.
Is this true?
He also said.
What did he say?
He also said the crown prince is nothing more than an incompetent and muddle-headed person, manipulating the imperial examination and disrupting the court order.
Utter nonsense. This shouldn't be. I organized the imperial examination. Recommended candidates from common families. He should be praising me. Where is Zhuge Liang now?
In their heavenly prison. He insulted your Highness, so he was taken by the imperial guards at the palace gate.
Bring him up.
Kneel. Muddle-headed ruler, if Daxia were to fall into the hands of someone like you in the future, it would be doomed.
You are speaking disrespectfully. Aren't you afraid I'll issue an order to kill you?
I despise. My head can be cut off, my blood can flow, but a scholar's integrity cannot be lost. Even if I die, it would be for all under heaven. Died as a commoner scholar. Didn't die in vain.
Well, I didn't expect the capitals. Zhuge Liang, one of the 3 great talents, to be such a man of integrity.
Why don't you kill me?
You said it yourself. You stand up for the commoner scholars of the world. Why would I kill you? Men, grant him a seat.
You're not thinking of taking this opportunity to win me over, are you?
I am the dignified crown prince. Naturally, I would not use such underhanded methods. Why is your prejudice against me so deep?
Stop pretending. As the crown prince, you outwardly implement the imperial examination to recruit commoner scholars. But in reality, you manipulate it behind the scenes.
How did I manipulate it behind the scenes?
The imperial examination just ended. You immediately ordered the exchange of test papers. The excellent works of commoner scholars all became those of royal relatives and nobles.
What did you say?
I have a friend who is Wu Zhongyang, one of the 3 great talents in the capital.
Translated and narrated
However,
by
his
M.
imperial
Media.
examination paper was stolen by that treacherous minister Yan Song. The name on the answer sheet was also changed too. The son of the vice minister of personnel, Chen Dei.
Why didn't you go report it to the officials? The county magistrate is just for show.
Report? Reporting is useless. In this world, there's plenty of officials protecting each other. Many commoner scholars wanted to speak up for their companions and went to the county yamen to file a complaint, but they were all beaten out with sticks. They are still lying in bed now, unable to get up.
How preposterous. I racked my brains to promote the imperial examination. I didn't expect that I was just paving the way for treacherous people. Tomorrow morning court session. You will confront the officials responsible for this matter with me. I want to see who exactly is disrupting the court order.
Imperial Court.
Please take a look, Your Highness. These are the people who passed this imperial examination.
Absurd. The top 10 on this list are all incompetent people from officials I dismissed some time ago. The top scholar is actually Kinwai.
Perhaps they are not, in Your Highness's eyes. But they are all talents of Daxia.
Is that so? Zigueezy.
Your Highness, isn't this Zhuge Liang? One of the 3 great talents in the capital. Why is he here?
Good question. Zhuge Liang. Why don't you tell us yourself?
Treacherous minister, you exchanged the test papers of commoner scholars and royal relatives and nobles, manipulated the rankings, and for your own selfish gain, disregarded the people of Daxia. Empty words are no proof. Do you have evidence? Evidence. It has long been destroyed by treacherous people like you. Then it's just empty words. Then the truth can also accuse you of false accusation.
In this case, Qin stepped out. I have something important to do. I need to discuss this with you.
His Royal Highness, you summon Qin. What does it mean?
Since Qin is the new champion, Prime Minister Yan kept saying, fairness and justice. Qin is talented. Why not show it out? It will also make everyone convinced.
Minister in
Qin, I just ask you one question. Can answer. I will acknowledge your title as the top scholar. Appoint you as the general of the army.
Your Highness, please think twice. General, master half of Daxia's tiger talisman. If I give it to such a foolish person, how can we protect the border of Daxia? A gentleman's
The
word.
film was translated
It's hard to catch up.
and narrated by
His
M.
Royal
Media.
Highness. You can't regret it.
I haven't finished yet. If you can't answer, according to the law of Daxia, you are corrupt and partial. Those who disrupt the law shall be beheaded.
Ridiculous. You dare to kill me. My father and Prime Minister Yan are still here. They won't let you do it. His Royal Highness. No need to say more. Just ask.
Good. Then I'll ask you. You won the first place. Must be talented. Full of knowledge. I'd like to hear it. You are on this answer sheet. How it was done.
Prime Minister Yan, His Royal Highness is in Qin. What are you in such a hurry for?
Do you know why you can't answer? Because you switched. The test paper of Wu Zhangyan before both. People like you. If I could become the champion, that will be the world's ambitious people. Where to place?
So what? Poor disciples from birth. It determines their fate. Just to be a stepping stone for us. People like him. Even if, as one of the 3 great talents in capital. So what? No money and no power until the end. Not to see my face. Shameless.
So, according to what you said, I set up the imperial examination, recruiting poor children from all over the world to join the government. It's a joke.
These poor people. I couldn't even get on stage. His Royal Highness. Qin just speaks straightforwardly. The essence of what he said. This is exactly what I thought. His Royal Highness. Since ancient times, those who can enter the court as officials, they are all my royal children. You recruited poor students. This is wrong. That's right. His Royal Highness. If you manage Daxia, we have to follow the minister's wishes.
That is to say, if I don't listen to you, you are just outwardly compliant but inwardly defiant. Colluding together. Tampering with my imperial examination.
Your Highness, if your Highness insists on speaking this way, we officials have nothing more to say. Your Highness, mind your words. We have from a young age thoroughly studied the books of Confucius and Song, resolved to serve the country. Never expected that the country we serve would be like this. Heaven intends to destroy our Daxia. Impudence. This person is openly in the main hall, spouting nonsense. Where are the imperial guards? Seize him.
Well said.
No. Your Highness. He is Prince Yong's son. Prince Yong has rendered great service and suffered hardship for Daxia. How dare you?
Can't stand it. Do you also want to try? Prince. Spoiling a child is like killing a child. What I did today is largely caused by your excessive doting. Removing a harm can be considered praying for blessings for the people.
King Siu. Could it be? You want this old man to kneel to you?
Directly calling the crown prince by his name. For this offense, you should be given 50 strokes of the rod. But considering you have lost your only son, I will not pursue the matter. I will have you reflect behind closed doors and forfeit half a year's salary. Or are you saying favoritism and cheating, disrupting the imperial examination? You were also involved.
Your Highness, you jest. The prince is loyal and devoted to Daxia. How could he do such a thing? Yes, Prince. Prince, do not be impulsive. There will be plenty of time in the future. Your subject will respectfully follow the Crown Prince's teachings.
To know one's mistakes and be able to correct them is the greatest good. However, some mistakes cannot be forgiven. Yukian,
Your subject is here.
convey my verbal decree. All those who pass the examination, after confirming the charge of bribery, will all be charged with disrupting the imperial examination and thrown into the imperial prison together and executed on a chosen day. I'd like to see. Don't you think you are very rich? The money you paid yesterday, but your tomorrow's life.
Eastern Palace study.
Your Highness, this concubine has searched and found this authentic list.
I just reviewed your answer sheet. A treatise on governing the people. Not only did it describe how to better govern the common people, but also water conservancy and agriculture. It offered unique insights.
Your Highness is too kind.
Talents like you are precisely what our Daxia lacks. I will arrange appropriately your official positions so you can realize your ambitions.
Thank you for your grace, Your Highness.
Juge Leon, didn't you say you possess the integrity of a scholar and would not kneel before me?
Your Highness, this subject was wrong. This subject should not have doubted that you were an incompetent ruler. With Your Highness present, why would Daxia not prosper? This subject will surely repay Your Highness for your recognition and kindness. One should fulfill the duties of their position. I will do my utmost to revitalize Daxia.
The grand promises have been made. It's time for them to work for me. I happen to have a task here that will be perfect for you to hone your skills. Of course, you can also refuse.
Is Your Highness referring to the matter of the two border cities?
Precisely these cities, Luo City and Lingzhou City. We need to replace the prefects there as soon as possible to appease the people. However, these two cities are located between Daijin and Daxia, serving as important strongholds. The population is mixed and conflicts are constant. There's a risk of losing your head at any time. Are you willing to go?
This subject is willing to spill his guts and brains, and will not refuse even if it means facing 10,000 deaths. If you don't govern well, bring me your head.
This counts as the earliest form of psychological manipulation of employees in the workplace.
Your Highness.
Minister you. The poor scholars who passed the imperial examination, have they all been arranged into suitable official positions?
Reporting to Your Highness, all have been arranged according to Your Highness's instructions, placing the 10 successful candidates into various important positions. Water conservancy and agriculture, as well as border city prefects and other.
That is excellent. Then, what brings my beloved concubine and the minister here? What is the matter?
Your Highness, having questioned Qin Wei and executed him, I fear you have already offended the prince.
Furthermore, in the military camp, his prestige is extremely high. If he were to rebel, it would be detrimental to Daxia.
I know. Strike first to seize strength. Delay and doom shall follow. This matter.
Your
The
Highness,
film was
please just say
translated
it directly.
and narrated by M Media.
Your Highness, what is drawn on this blueprint? This object is what Your Highness previously asked this concubine to build.
Minister Lee, you come over and take a look too. What I'm having you build this time is a super large crossbow, equipped with black powder. Once launched, its power will be infinite.
Your Highness, so you were hiding your abilities all along.
There's a famous saying from transmigration: learn math, physics, and chemistry well, And you can go anywhere in the world without fear. If my beloved consort wishes to learn, I am willing to teach you.
Your Highness, an imperial decree has arrived from His Majesty. He orders you to go there immediately. It seems he has learned about Kinwei being killed by you.
I understand. No need to say it. It must be that imperial consort Su again. Who went to complain to the old emperor?
The imperial bedchamber.
Imperial father.
You scoundrel.
Your Highness. No matter how dissatisfied you are with the prince, you cannot kill Qinwei in front of all the officials.
Then please enlighten me, Imperial Consort Su. The prince indulged his only son in engaging in fraud for personal gain, disrupting the imperial examination. He had no literary talent, yet he wanted to seize the position of top scholar. How should that be handled?
Your Majesty, your concubine is merely thinking for the good of Daxia. I am worried that the prince, due to the loss of his only son, might harbor rebellious intentions.
What a cup of strong green tea. Your Majesty, your son is also thinking for the good of Daxia. Ever since your son purged the imperial examination, truly learned scholars have been able to enter officialdom. This is thinking for the common people.
The Crown Prince is full of learning and talent, capable of great responsibility. But this matter was indeed handled too hastily.
Your son does not understand.
Kinzan fought alongside me to conquer the land and has extremely high prestige in the army. Now you have killed his only son. He will definitely develop the intention to rebel. You will go immediately, right now, and apologize to your imperial uncle.
King Shu apologized to a treacherous person? Impossible. Never in this life. Imperial father, your son cannot obey this decree.
You.
Imperial father, the common people of the world have suffered from officials shielding each other for too long. I started the imperial examination to recruit scholars from humble backgrounds into officialdom. This is truly putting myself in their shoes and thinking for the common people. But what about that Kinjin? He indulged his only son in stealing others' examination papers to put him in the position of top scholar. If I do not punish him, I fear it will chill the hearts of all the scholars from humble backgrounds in the world.
How could I not know your thoughts? But that is Kinzan. Go immediately now and apologize to your imperial uncle.
Imperial father, your son finds it difficult to obey.
You.
Your Highness, it is better to listen to His Majesty's advice. Apologize to Prince Qin.
Your Majesty, this is bad. Prince Yang, Kinzan, left the military camp. He's going to rebel. You go immediately now. Apologize to your imperial uncle. Otherwise, you, this crown prince, won't be one anymore. Kinzan holds in his hands the 5 armies of the capital region. If he rebels, the capital city and imperial palace will fall. Daxia will be gone.
Okay. Then please invite Prince Qin into the palace. I want to properly apologize to him. Apologize, I'd like to see. When he sees my cold crossbow bolts and missiles, if he still dares to demand an apology.
With just you alone, I'm afraid it will be difficult to persuade the prince. Why not invite Minister Yan as well?
That's right.
Okay, then let's do as Consort Su said. My dear consort, what I asked you to prepare, the crossbow bolts and missiles, are they all ready?
They are already ready.
You quickly take the things and give them to Yukian. Also, have the Imperial Guards ambush at the designated location. Remember not to make a sound.
Your Highness, can that thing really scare the Prince of Yang, who has spent his life in battle? Master Kinzan, this time, this old official must congratulate you. I even think it's too late. If I had acted sooner then, my son wouldn't have died at the hands of that fellow. That day, he in front of me killed my son. Now, although I cannot kill him on the spot to vent the hatred in my heart, I must also remove him from this position of crown prince. The prince is right. At that time, he, King Xiu, will just be a commoner. Even if the old emperor wants to protect him, there won't be a chance. Your subject pays respects to your majesty. Kinzen. I heard about what the crown prince did. I invited you here today, precisely so the crown prince can offer you an apology. The dead cannot be brought back to life. Your highness acted willfully and killed my only son. An apology at this moment cannot quell this old man's anger. Xiao Xiu has always regarded you as a senior. However, what he did was indeed impulsive. Senior, I have fought in wars for many years and achieved great merits. Even you have to show me some respect. Your Highness, did he treat me as a senior? Your Highness, don't you agree?
This guy is so arrogant. Whether he rebels or not is just a matter of time. Today, I will definitely teach you a lesson.
Xiao Xiu, go apologize to your imperial uncle. Merely an apology. Your Highness killed my son. To pay such a price, I cannot accept it. Then you mean, I want your Highness to inform everyone under heaven that he is without virtue and incompetent, and he must personally request to relinquish the position of Crown Prince. Otherwise, the rage in my heart will be hard to quell. Xiao Xiu, quickly go apologize to your imperial uncle. Yes, your Highness. Let's not mention the matter of deposing the Crown Prince for now. Just regarding this matter, you really should apologize to the prince.
Apology? What thing? Is worthy?
Idiot, facing death, and still don't know how to yield. You scoundrel. How did you promise me before?
Imperial father, don't be anxious yet. The fault for this matter is not mine. Whoever is at fault knows it clearly in their heart.
Your Highness. How foolish. Since that's the case, then don't blame this old official for not remembering past favors. This Daxia was created by me. I can also destroy it. You rebellious son. Foolish.
Imperial father, don't be anxious yet. As for the prince, don't get too smug too early. Even if it's rebellion, do you think victory is in your grasp?
I have fought in wars for many years. My prestige in the army is extremely high. With a single call, there are plenty of followers. Not to mention, a 50,000 strong army is stationed outside the military city. Crushing the small imperial city is not a problem.
Then you are greatly mistaken.
Your Highness, could it be you have a countermeasure?
Prime Minister Yan, you don't need to work so hard to fish for information. Then I'll just tell you directly. Have you ever heard of something? This thing is called a missile.
Missile.
Isn't that something children do? Being mischievous. Why are you bringing that up? This missile is not that missile. As long as I have this thing, a mere 50,000 strong army can be completely annihilated.
Crown Prince, even bragging has its limits. Perhaps, you haven't even seen the formation of a 50,000 strong army. Have you? Yet you dare to speak such wild words.
What? You don't believe it?
I have galloped on the battlefield for many years. I have never heard of such a powerful weapon, even if one exists. It would have long been used by me.
What you say is also true. With your pitiful little bit of knowledge, it's quite normal not to know about this thing.
You, Your Highness, don't be on the verge of death and still talk nonsense. Your Highness, if you at this moment apologize to the prince and personally request to be deposed as crown prince, perhaps there is still a turn for the better in this matter.
All of you, one by one, think you have victory in hand. Why don't you ask first if I made preparations in advance to deal with you?
Crown Prince, what is the meaning of this?
Prince, your carriage that entered the palace, where is it now?
Carriage? My carriage is definitely parked outside the palace.
Don't celebrate too early. Then do you want to see the missile I just told you about?
If you have the guts, take it out and let me see it.
Before, I was afraid of scaring you. Now I'll let you see it. Yukian.
Your subject is here.
Fire.
Bluster? Could it be? This guy really has a backup plan.
Prime Minister Yan. Why perform such a grand bow? This sound isn't right. Why is there only a sound? No movement.
Your subject just didn't stand firm. Xiao Xiu, that thing you mentioned, what was it, a missile? It actually has such great power.
This is far from the power of a missile, is it?
Such a big commotion, besides an earthquake. There's no other possibility. How could it be something caused by a missile? King Siu, stop playing tricks. In front of me.
My dear imperial uncle. You heard this sound. Why do you still not believe it? Forget it.
The film
I'll
was
let you see.
translated and
What a grand scene
narrated
is.
by
Yukian.
Media.
What happened just now?
Your Highness, it went off target just now. This time, improperly in fire.
Imperial uncle, by now, your carriage has been blasted into pieces.
Nonsense. My carriage is made of fine iron. How could it be blasted into pieces? Your Highness, it's best if you have a limit to your bragging. Reporting to your Highness, your subject just sent someone to investigate the entire carriage. Only these 2 pieces of iron remain. Please take a look, your Highness.
Prince, what is engraved on this? Isn't it the symbol of your chin manor? Do you want to see?
Prince, this iron piece looks somewhat familiar. This fragment, isn't it the symbol of my manor? How is that possible? Absolutely impossible. Xiao Xiu, does this missile really have such power?
If His Majesty doesn't believe it, you can ask Yukian.
Reporting to your Majesty, the missile that your Highness had us develop has immense power. Not only did it blast Prince Qin's carriage in 2 pieces, but the palaces within a few kilometers were also completely burned down.
And this was just a small dose. If we had a bit more gunpowder, the entire imperial palace could be blown to pieces.
Is there really such a terrifying weapon? Impossible, absolutely impossible.
Prince, the power of this missile, you've seen it too. Do you still dare to rebel?
This guilty minister dares not.
Then should I, this immoral and incompetent crown prince, still apologize to you?
This guilty minister is terrified. This guilty minister is already old and acted muddle-headedly. I have committed a monstrous mistake. I beg the emperor for punishment. Xiao Xiu, I grant you full authority to handle this matter.
Yes, imperial father, my dear imperial uncle. You said.
Your Highness, this minister is unable to bear such a great responsibility. I am willing to hand over the military tally. I beg your Highness to spare this guilty minister's life.
Imperial uncle, you followed imperial father in campaigns across the land. Now, your merits and demerits cancel each other out. You can rest assured, staying in your princely manor, and enjoy your twilight years in peace.
Thank you, your Highness. Kinzen, go back and reflect properly. You may all withdraw. I am tired.
Imperial father, are you alright? Don't scare your son, Yukian. Quickly summon Li Sijin.
Kinzen, that useless fellow. He actually handed over his military authority. If something really happens to the old emperor, I still have a chance. Your Highness, the emperor's health now is much worse than before, and he is filled with mixed emotions of sorrow and joy. Now, no medicine can cure him. I'm afraid it will be tonight.
Useless. What good are you that I'm feeding you?
Your Highness, please forgive us. The old emperor will die tonight. Heaven is helping me. Since Kinzen has already handed over the military tally, then the remaining 50,000 elite soldiers will be my bargaining chip to seize power today.
Imperial Consort Sue's bedchamber.
What? You said the emperor is dying? Is this news true?
Exactly. I heard it with my own ears. Right now, that little brat King Siu is still throwing a massive tantrum. It should be true. Kinzen has already handed over his military authority. Next, I will spread the news that the old emperor is about to die. At the same time, I have prepared an imperial will for you. As soon as the old emperor dies, you immediately take it out. At that time, I will lead the elite soldiers and break out of the palace gates. You take out the fake imperial will to help the third prince ascend the throne. By that time, King Siu will have nowhere left to turn.
You actually dare to forge an imperial will?
So what? Put aside your womanly timidity. This imperial will clearly states, after the old emperor dies, the third prince will be enthroned as emperor. Are you not tempted?
But
You wouldn't still have illusions about King Siu, would you? Think clearly. You are merely the old emperor's concubine. Once the old emperor dies, will King Siu spare you and your son?
Good.
Not bad. Next, I will head to the border to seek help from the Dajin National Advisor. He and King Siu have long-standing grievances. Naturally, he will definitely agree.
What do you want to do?
Of course, it's to bring the Dajin people, cavalry, and the 50,000
The film
elite
was
soldiers under Kinsen
translated
and fight
and
King Siu to the
narrated
death.
by
Once I
M
break through the
Media.
capital city gates, King Siu will be at my mercy.
Someone. Give this to the third prince.
Yes,
The emperor has always been good to me. Even Shinzu has never truly made things difficult for me. This path. Have I truly chosen the right one? What are you doing here?
What's wrong? Could it be I've disturbed Imperial Consort Sue's good time?
What nonsense are you spouting? I don't understand.
Does Imperial Consort Sue truly not understand? Or is she pretending not to understand? Actually, Imperial Consort Sue knows in her heart better than anyone. Why does Imperial Consort Sue not dare to look directly into my eyes? Could it be guilt?
How could I possibly be guilty? It's you, though, repeatedly showing disrespect to the emperor's concubine. If word gets out, your position as crown prince should be over.
Is that so? Then before I become a deposed crown prince, I'd like to have a good taste of this Imperial Consort Sue's flavor.
What are you doing? Let go of me quickly. Shinzu, the emperor is about to pass away, and you still have the nerve to bully me here?
How am I bullying the Imperial Consort? I just want to taste the Imperial Consort. The Imperial Consort has been in the Inner Palace all along, without going out. How would she know the news from the front?
I just know.
Imperial Consort, your mouth is like a cooked duck.
You bastard.
Is the Imperial Consort admitting it now, considering the relationship between us two? Then I'll tell you, the Emperor won't die.
How is that possible? Didn't Li Sijin say?
It seems Imperial Consort Sue knows the news quite comprehensively. However, I can indeed cure the Emperor.
You. Even Li Sijin couldn't save him. What makes you think you can?
Because I found someone to research and develop antibiotic.
Antibiotic. What is that?
Give me a kiss. Kiss me, and I'll tell you.
Suit yourself.
Seeing as Imperial Consort Sue is so sincere, then I'll tell you.
Culture medium. Penicillin. Filtration. What are all these things?
These are called signs. The Imperial Consort doesn't need to understand, as long as my subordinates understand.
You're not trying to fool me, are you?
If the Imperial Consort doesn't believe me, then seeing is believing. Yes, I'll take you to the Emperor's bedchamber to see.
The Imperial Bedchamber.
Third Prince, spare our lives. We subjects are truly powerless to turn the tide.
Useless. Absolutely useless. Imperial Father, your son is incompetent and failed to share your worries in time. Imperial Father.
It seems your self-awareness is very clear.
King Siu, how dare you show your face here? As the Crown Prince, not only did you fail to timely share Imperial Father's worries, instead, you constantly cause trouble. I think you are simply not fit to be the Crown Prince.
Do I need you to tell me if I'm fit or not? I see. Imperial Physician Chen, you've been in this position for too long. You can't tell your own limitations.
This subject is terrified. I don't understand what your highness means.
Who says Imperial Father is beyond cure? You are clearly academically incompetent, and still dare to spread rumors here.
Your highness, please investigate. This subject should not have lied regarding this matter. Imperial Physician Li, who is by your highness's side, also believes this. Why must you blame this subject?
You are wrong. Imperial Physician Li never said that. Man, bring Imperial Physician Li here. Li Sijin, do you have a way to cure Imperial Father?
Reporting to your highness, the antibiotic that this humble subject was previously ordered to develop has now been successfully developed. It will definitely be able to save the emperor.
This is impossible. King Siu, you're not trying to trick me, are you?
Trick you? Do I need to trick you?
Your so-called antibiotic is unheard of. I don't know what kind of method from the martial world How dare you use it on Imperial Father? Guards! The Crown Prince intends to rebel. Take him down.
I'd like to see who dares. Your Highness, don't be afraid. With this concubine here today, no one can harm you in the slightest.
As expected of my world's #1 expert wife, the sense of security is too strong. Third Prince, don't you think you're being ridiculous? This throne will be mine in the future. How dare you still accuse me of rebellion?
King Siu, you didn't know, did you? Father Emperor knew long ago that you had intentions of rebellion, and specifically left behind an imperial will, appointing me as the next emperor, to inherit the great lineage.
Is that so? I don't believe it.
Believe it or not, it's up to you. Guards, take him down for me.
Father Emperor, your son came late to rescue you. Imperial Physician Chen.
Yes. How is this possible?
How is the Emperor, Imperial Physician Chen?
Reporting to the Crown Prince, the Emperor's fever has actually subsided. Moreover, his pulse is stabilizing.
What?
Imperial Physician Chen, when did you become King Siu's lackey?
Your Highnesses, please observe clearly, this humble subject is willing to guarantee with my head that the Emperor's condition is under control and is gradually improving.
This is impossible.
This fake Imperial will is really well made. It even has the Imperial seal stamped on it. But you don't know that this Imperial seal is in my hands. Could it be you forgot? Father Emperor didn't trust you at all.
You!
I should have known better long ago. From the start, we had no chance of winning.
This is impossible. The throne can only be mine. I'll kill you.
I've tolerated you for a long time.
That seems to be my line. If you had known this would happen today, why did you do what you did back then? All of you withdraw.
Eastern Palace Study.
I know my sins are grave. From now on, I'm willing to spend my days with the green lamp and ancient Buddha. I only beg you to spare my child's life.
Releasing him is no problem. Spending your days with the green lamp and ancient Buddha, that won't be necessary. Will it? What do you say? Imperial consort.
Your Highness. I yield.
Now, you can tell me what exactly Yansong wants to do.
Yansong intends to rebel.
He's finally going to rebel.
Your Highness, it seems you're eager for him to rebel.
That's not it. I was just thinking. He's caused so much trouble recently. It can't be that. He's doing all this for someone else's benefit, right?
Could it be that he gave me the fake Imperial will in order to...
It was to use your mother and son as pawns?
No wonder. Now, he's taking the fake Imperial decree to the border to open the gates and collude with the Daijin people. Bringing his 50,000 troops, he plans to surround the capital. When that truly happens, where will my son have a chance to be emperor?
Now the Imperial consort is finally awake.
But our Daxia dynasty has limited troops. Your Highness, now it's too late to stop Yansong. It seems it's already too late. Why do you seem not anxious at all?
Anxious? Anxious about what? Anxious that he's not dying fast enough.
Your concubine doesn't understand.
You. There's a lot you don't understand. It won't be long. That old man Yansong will meet the same fate as his son.
The film was translated and narrated by M.
Imperial Dragon Court.
Yukian. Have the special forces I tasked you and Consort Z with.
Reporting to your Highness, they are already assembled and ready. Just waiting for your Highness's command.
Good. Worthy of being my left and right hands. The efficiency is indeed high. Truly impressive.
Now, we just need that cunning old man Yansong to bring the Dajin people and walk right into the trap.
No. There's one more thing to do.
Your humble servant doesn't understand.
When Yansong enters the capital, he will surely rescue Yan Yingying first. Otherwise, for the sake of the world, to abandon his own daughter. How bad that would be for Prime Minister Yan's reputation. How bad that would be. Let's go. We'll go meet Yan Yingying.
Songran's estate.
Bold, who goes there? Miss, the Prime Minister has already led the Dajin People's cavalry to surround the capital. The city can be breached today. I was specially ordered by him to come rescue Miss.
Good. When I get out, I'll have Father capture Chinzyu. I will definitely take this bitch and tear her into 10,000 pieces.
Tear who into 10,000 pieces?
How is this possible? How you? Aren't you?
I was clearly in the Emperor's bedchamber. Were you? I must say, you guys are quite capable. You know the movements of Mian, Imperial Father, like the back of your hand. Unfortunately, the devil is 1 foot high, but the Tao is 10 feet high.
Chinzyu, what exactly do you want to do?
That's a question I should be asking you, isn't it? My Imperial Father treated Prime Minister Yan quite well. I didn't expect your Yan family to push your luck, collude with the Daijin people, and attempt to invade our Daxia dynasty. What crime are you guilty of? Prime Minister Yan, this matter hasn't been settled yet, and you've already put on the dragon robe. Isn't that a bit too hasty?
King Siu, you probably don't know yet. Now, the Dajin people's 100,000 cavalry have already reached outside the capital city. All the ministers in the court have already been imprisoned by me. As long as I kill you, this Daxia will be mine.
You, as the Prime Minister, second only to one person, above 10,000, do not sympathize with the common people, but instead betray your master for glory. Letting those Daijin cavalry trample upon the mountains and rivers of my Daxia is simply shameless.
Shameless. I am shameless. Those outside are all lowlifes. Dying on the day of my ascension is also their proper end. Enough nonsense. Will you commit suicide yourself, or shall I do it?
Oh my god, truly worthy of being called a good Prime Minister. Speaking of heartlessness and injustice, so grandiosely.
King Siu, your death is imminent. I'll let you say a few more words. What difference does it make?
Yanson, my Daxia dynasty will absolutely not be defeated by someone like you.
Talking more is useless. Kinzan has already become estranged from you and retired to the countryside. His 50,000 elite soldiers have all come under my command. Now your Daxia has no soldiers to use.
Is that so? How about we make a bet, Prime Minister Yan? Within 1 hour, your so-called Daijin cavalry will all be routed.
Absolutely impossible. You don't have a single soldier. Just you alone. Maybe plus your confidence. With just these few people, how can you deal with those? Daijin cavalry.
Reporting to Your Highness, 3,000 Special Forces soldiers, equipped with excellent weapons, have assembled at the city gate.
Now, Prime Minister Yan, you should know I have a backup plan, right?
Backup plan. 3,000 troops. No matter how powerful they are, how can they fight against the Dajin people's 100,000 cavalry?
I have to say, Prime Minister Yan is truly ignorant. As the saying goes, all fear stems from insufficient firepower.
I don't care about your firepower or lack thereof. With just your 3,000 troops, even if you turn the world upside down, you won't be able to pull off any tricks. Think back then, the Daxia's million cavalry fighting against Dajin. Didn't they also return in utter defeat?
It seems Prime Minister Yan is truly skilled at boosting others' morale and dampening your own prestige. Since Prime Minister Yan looks down on it, why not agree to my wager? Within 1 hour, the Daijin people will all be utterly defeated.
All right, that old fellow Kinzan might lose to you, but I won't.
Since Prime Minister Yan doesn't believe it, then let's just wait. Anyway, today the victor is king, and the loser is a bandit.
1 hour later.
Report. Speak. Your Highness, the Dajin army's iron cavalry has already reached outside the city gate. They are currently In a standoff with the 3,000 special
the film
forces,
was translated
it's just that the numbers
and
are vastly
narrated
different.
by M Media.
The situation might be a bit unfavorable. King Siu. Even a eunuch analyzing the situation understands it better than you. Why bother struggling in vain?
Prime Minister Yan, isn't it a bit early to say that my special forces are equipped with missiles? The power of these missiles, you have also seen.
So what if you have missiles? That's a full 100,000. Iron Cavalry army, your 3,000 troops, can't possibly defeat them.
The 100,000 Iron Cavalry. Father is truly insane. Those are the Daijin people, not of our race. If back then, I hadn't walked the same path as father, now, the one enjoying protection would be me, right?
Prime Minister Yan, why don't you wait a little longer? I think you're being a bit too hasty.
Wait for what? Waiting for the news of your entire army being annihilated. Reporting to your highness, the capital's battle report. Facing the Dajin invasion, the special forces used firearms, consuming a total of over 3,000 guns. The Dajin people suffered nearly 10,000 casualties. How could this be?
How could this be?
Prime Minister, this is just an appetizer.
Crown Prince.
Why are you here? Didn't I tell you to guard the city gate tower?
Reporting to your highness, I have already arranged for someone to guard it, and then came back to deliver the message.
How are the people below doing?
Reporting to your highness, our special forces used explosives for throwing, and the Dajin soldiers' deaths have exceeded 40,000.
The power of these explosives is quite good. Keep it up.
Impossible.
Aren't you supposed to be sitting on the dragon throne? Did your butt get a sore?
Could it be that heaven wants to destroy me too?
Yan-san, we must be human. Should think on the bright side. Don't you still have 50,000 troops?
Reporting to your highness, the crossbow missiles have been launched. All the Dajin people are dead. 100,000 troops. Not a single one survived. What?
Father.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. That was a full 100,000 troops. Brat. Don't you dare try to fool me. Prime Minister, dead. All the Dajin people are dead. Those 50,000 elite soldiers. I heard that when Dajin was defeated, they all scattered. Heaven wants to destroy me.
Father. Father. Wake up.
Yan-san. Clever his whole life. If he had been upright, he wouldn't have ended up like this. You insult me even as you're dying. The last words of the heedman of Wujian. Detestable and pathetic. Why are you being so stubborn?
Kill me. Just kill me.
Your sins are too heavy. It's too easy for you to just die. I'll just punish you by making you a maid in the palace. Consider it atonement for your sins.
Congratulations, Your Highness.
Your Daijin people's 100,000 Iron Cavalry have all been annihilated. Whether it's your national advisor or your generals, they're all gone.
Impossible. I need to see the person alive or the body dead. You're lying to me.
Your highness never lies. We really couldn't. Finding the bodies. Mainly because they were all blown to pieces.
How are you so powerful?
Last time, you took advantage of my weakness and poisoned me. Of course I couldn't defeat you.
Since you are the saintess of the Daijin, then I'll let you taste watching your own country. The taste of its demise. Yukian, I'll give you 3,000 special forces soldiers for you to attack the Daijin kingdom. Within 1 day, annihilate the entire Daijin.
Yes.
The imperial bedchamber.
Someone. Announce the crown prince. An imperial consort sue for an audience. Yes.
Imperial father.
You scoundrel. Are you crazy? Using 3,000 soldiers to face 100,000 troops. Sending my subjects to die in vain.
Emperor, you've misunderstood the Crown Prince.
This woman must have taken the wrong medicine.
Misunderstanding? You actually speak up for him? Even if I abdicate the throne, I must ensure the safety of my people. Such a reckless act is absolutely unacceptable.
Emperor. Although the Crown Prince only sent 3,000 Special Forces soldiers, but they were equipped with excellent missiles, completely annihilating the 100,000 elite soldiers. Moreover, they have now broken through the Daijin people's territory, achieving repeated great victories. The banner of my Daxia is almost planted on the Daijin people's imperial capital.
Such good news actually exists.
Exactly. Not only that, you had a persistent high fever, and the imperial hospital was helpless. It was your highness who developed antibiotics, successfully bringing you back from the brink of death.
Father Emperor was agitated just now. I apologize to you. I am old. This empire is no longer decided by me. I have held this throne for long enough. It is time to hand it over. I still want to live for a few more years. Xiaoxiu,
Your son is here.
if you take this position of emperor, in the next 10 years, what do you intend to do?
Your son intends to build a navy. Not only will I recover all lost territories, but I will also expand outwards, flattening the globe, allowing our Daxio bloodline to be everywhere.